Good morning, fam. Let me know if you can hear me or see me or whatever the case may be. Let me know. I'm just waiting on you to answer. So give me 1 second. Good morning, Ryan. I see you. Good morning. I see good morning, trucking with along with Kersey. I see you. Good morning. Good morning. You all, it's a sad day this morning. Approximately, if you already have not heard, at 12, let me see, right after I went to sleep last night, I want to say, um, you can hear me. Okay, thank you. Let me see. I want to read it to you directly so I don't say it indirectly. So give me 1 second. These cowards sent out a Qualcomm message at, give me one moment, y'all. I just want to read it to you, okay? They sent out a Qualcomm message last night. Looks like it was about 10:30, 11 o'clock last night. That says, fleet-wide message. We regret to tell we regret to inform everyone that Celadon Group Inc. has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. We will continue to haul and deliver all loads that we now have in transit. We will have more information in the morning as to where equipment needs to be returned to. We have been assured that everyone who follows instructions will be paid. If you follow instructions, now they want you to follow instructions and do exactly what they say in order for you to get paid. Now you finna hold people's check hostage until they do exactly what you want them to do, right? Oh, these are a bunch of cowards. Instructions will be paid for the work and miles assigned and completed. And Celadon will not leave anyone stranded away from home. Finally, we truly appreciate, oh, this is a whole bunch of crock right here. We truly appreciate your and complete. Celadon will not leave anyone stranded away from home. Finally, we truly appreciate your commitment and dedication to this company and wish you all luck moving forward. Celadon Management. Okay. So it's official, y'all. They done already sent out the message. They sent it out through Qualcomm. They wouldn't say anything about it. They kept it hidden. They led the drivers on saying that they was not going out of business. They said everybody around them was lying. Nobody else knew the truth. They would make this announcement on Monday morning. The cowards didn't do that. They waited at 10:30 at night when everybody went to bed and sent out a message letting everybody that they closed down. Y'all are some sorry people. Sorry people. And this is what we expected all the time. This is what we told people all the time. This is the same thing that Al did back in the day when they went out of business. You wouldn't even make the announcement. You wouldn't even pick up the phone for your drivers. You wouldn't even let them know what was going on. They got to drive to the terminal to come in and meet with your DMs, the dispatchers. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna go in, okay? had to meet with your dispatchers, your DM, everybody in the office, telling them that they lost their jobs, and you won't even say anything to them. You the most, Lord have mercy, please don't make me cuss this morning. And then you're going to send out a message saying that if they follow all your instructions, they might get paid. They may get paid. What makes you think that, why they going to believe you now? You've been lying to them all this time. You still want them to deliver your freight. You still want them to go ahead and do all this stuff for you. And then you want to sit up there and tell them that if you follow my instructions, you may get paid. Where was you at when these people was asking you questions? Where was you at? You didn't even have the decency to pick up the phone. You can let everybody in that office know that they didn't have a job. Everybody. And you left them out here, left them and played with them all through the weekend, cut the card off, not doing repairs. This morning, y'all, what we're going to do is if you have a job offering that you would like to offer CELADON drivers, there is a page. I will put it on my Facebook page. I will put it as a link in the description box. It's called Miss Diva Trucker CDL Recruiting Services. Usually that page is just for my jobs and everything that I have to offer. I have opened that page up for everybody to post in one place their jobs or what they can do to help drivers in need. Y'all, we do not want to at any time harass them as coming to any type of place to work. So if you don't mind, pass that, take all your information of what you have to offer or whatever the case may be, post it on that site. Anybody that is looking for a job, okay? Anybody that is looking for a job, a new home, whatever the case may be, go to that page, do your research, okay? We don't want to tell you to go to any particular company. Do your research. I don't care what they're offering you. Still take time to do your research, because at this point in time, we don't trust nobody. Nobody. And take your time to find a new home of where you're going to go. Listen, I put an application on my website. If you want to go to a particular company, or if you're interested in a particular company and I do not have that company, put it in the description box, okay? If it says, where it says who referred you or where would you like to go or whatever the case may be, put in the description box. If you want to go to Hirschback, we're going to forward these applications over to these places where you want to go, okay? Because I don't have everybody. I don't have everybody. And with all these applications and stuff, I cannot do this by myself. I can't. I got load to deliver in 2 days, and I cannot process all these applications that's coming in. I just got over 10, 15 yesterday. Okay. So what you're going to do is, if you're looking for a place, go to Miss Diva Trucker CDL Recruiting Services. Everybody post their jobs or whatever company you with or whatever the case may be. Let these people do their research, okay? Let them select who they want to go to. Do not overwhelm them with all this different offers and all that kind of stuff. Let them select who they want to go with. They put your link in the description of where your job is, and let them fill out the application for themselves, because at this point in time, they don't need all of that stuff. They know how to get a job. They know how to apply for a job. Let them do that on their own. Now, also, if you are out and you need help to get home, If for some reason you're stranded, you don't have any money, whatever the case may be, we are going to send you to what the resources that are available. Okay, we promise you that we're going to get you some help. 1-800-620. This is normally my job line, but it is open to everyone to call in. 1-800-620-9235. If you are a Celadon driver right now and you do not know what to do, you can call in right now. If you want to call in and you want to vent and you want to tell us where you are and you want to tell them how you feel about what they did to you, you can call in right now. Okay. Let me see. Lord, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm yelling. Let me see something. I'm trying to read your comments. I'm sorry. All these companies will be filing bankruptcy on the third quarter. Handwriting is on the wall. Some of them not. Some of them are going to survive because all this freight got to go somewhere. Okay, so somebody going to be open, running for business at full force. Okay, they're going to be popping. Okay, everybody ain't going to go under because at the end of the day, somebody is going to need to run this freight. Don't forget to hit. Let's see. Thank you. Few companies are offering free rides home. Well, Sherry, yes, they are. They are offering free ride home. But right now, if they're going to pay for the fuel, if they're going to pay to get these people home, so be it. Let it be on their dime. Okay, that's the least that they could do. Get your people home. Get them home. That's what you could do for us. Get them home. Okay, so it won't be so much on everybody else trying to come in and get these drivers to the house. Okay, do the right thing. You let them put fuel in the truck. Let them go home. You want to continue to deliver your freight. Ain't that something? Looking out for yourself, and then what? And then what? If they do it the right way, if they follow your instructions or whatever you got going on, we might pay you. Where they do that at? Celadon, that was a cowardly move. Cowardly move. These people have been working for you for 10, 15, 20. I just saw a video the other day. Somebody said they was working there 25 years. And you send them a message through the Qualcomm in the ninth, what is it, in the fourth quarter at midnight while everybody sleep. We know why you did it. You ain't want to cause the attention. Everybody now go wake up, 8 o'clock in the morning and figure it out. And Shaquille, they are not going to pay them. That's what we've been saying. That's what we've been telling them. Chapter 11 means that they out of money. Where they going to get the money from? They still probably try to get paid on trying to get these drivers to still get them some money to come in by delivering these last little few loads that they got. And now all the other little smaller companies that they got going on, watch out. We sick and tired of companies doing this to us. Sick and tired. Wake up one morning, you don't even have a job. So right now, if you have anything that you would like to say, if you would like to, we're going to open up the floor. Okay. We're going to open up the floor for anybody that want to call in and vent or say what they can do or offer any kind of help or whatever the case may be. Y'all, this is usually my my application line, my business line, but today or however long needed that, however long needed that y'all need to call it to get you some help to get home first and then find job placement. Okay, get home first and then find job placement. Okay, my number is 1-800 620-9235. The least you can do is make sure that these drivers get home. Least you can do. It's ridiculous. Waited till 10:30 at night. I just made a post last night and said, look, we all gonna go to bed. We gonna be on ready, on go mode at 8 o'clock, waiting on the announcement. How about an hour later, they done sent the message to, and then it just said CELADON management. Where was the management at all weekend? Y'all something else. Boy, I tell you, they got to be a special place for you. They got to be a special place for you. Thank you to the support staff, to the DMs. Let me tell you something. When your DM is packing up and going to the house, baby, take notice. Thank you for the people who spoke out about whatever was happening to them, about them losing their jobs. Thank you for the ones that was on their cell phones talking about, girl, you better get your stuff. It's about to go down. Thank you for all them people that was in the office letting drivers know and everybody know that this place will be closed on Monday. Thank you. You lie. You told those students up there that the only reason why they was moving because you had a brand new set of students coming in next week. You liar. You had folks coming in there. They in training right now. Now they got to find another school to go to. You liar. You had people. You know my people. My people showed up at your terminal. You know that. My people showed up at your terminal. Park the truck around the corner, walk in the door, and see what's up. We're not waiting till Monday. We already knew what was going down. And you did it anyway, didn't you? Then you want to call everybody else a lie. Drivers, listen, y'all know what to do. If they're getting them home or whatever the case may be, you're able to get home, so we don't have to worry about that. But there's going to be some people that are going to have issues and problems and things like that. So if there's somebody out there that is stranded, because the reason why I say that is because they is drivers out there that's under repair. Okay, so they may not be able to move the truck to get home. All right. So we're going to be on call for those drivers, anybody that cannot get home. And let me tell you something, if they got you a load going to Mexico or Canada or anywhere else, you sick. You sick. You're not able to make it. Something came up. Now, since we lying, we just gonna do it all together. You tell me one thing, I'm gonna tell you something else. You sick, you can't make it. Got the flu. Someone called and said, well, they want me to take this load here, and I'm under forced dispatch because I'm a company driver, so I have to take it. No, you don't. You just got sick. You're not feeling well. You don't have to do nothing. Let me read your comments. Let's see. I'm Lisa on at FedEx. I ran into Celadon driver in Northern Kentucky. I tried to warn him. Yeah, they was, listen, when I tell you that they did not know what was going on, they did not have a clue what was going on. Everybody around them knew what was going on with them. How embarrassing. My company was that. My company is good to me. You see how good your company is, right? Okay. Okay. You liar. Sat up there and said, we're going to make an announcement. We not going out of business. We got a disregard. Every news reporter I knew calling, they won't say nothing. They've been calling them all weekend long. They won't say nothing. Mom's the word. Let me see. They let my boyfriend go on Monday before Thanksgiving while I was looking for another company. We are now teaming with another company. Okay. They not having a stranded. I'm at my terminal, and they were willing to rental a car, but I live 20 minutes away. Okay, EJ, we want to make sure everybody get home. Rent everybody a car. It was a guy stuck in Canada. Folks won't even answer the phone, or he could. That's what I'm saying. There are going to be some people that are maybe left out, that don't know what's going on, that may be stranded out there. Okay, we don't know. It's what, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. They did this last night. So it may be some fortunate ones that are able to get rental cars and get to the house and things like that. But they also may be some unfortunate people that get left behind, that do not have a way to the house because of whatever reason. Looking out for real. No problem, EJ. Let me ask you this, EJ. They got you a rental car to the house. Let me see. But there are still people out there still running, right? Correct? Because they want them to finish delivering their loads. So we just want to make sure, at this point in time, it's a done deal, and it's like, you told them, you tried to tell and warn everybody out there that you possibly could, and it still happened. I made you. Oh, I should look for the positive, right? I should look for the positive. Okay, thank you for allowing. Thank you for turning the fuel cards on for us. Thank you, boss man, for putting fuel in the truck and letting us know that we can make it home now. Thank you. How about that? Is that good enough for you? You didn't need a ride home. So what are you gonna do, EJ? What's the plan? I'm headed to Texas, to with a load that was supposed to go to. Another thing y'all could do is, you could always call the shipper. If you ever underload and something like this happens to you and you don't have any money or whatever the case may be, one of the things the shippers always, it's a product. Okay, so however they got to get it there or whatever the case may be, let me tell you something, they will work with you and do whatever it is that they need to do to make sure that you able to deliver their product. Okay, that's the last thing that they want, is for to have to find somebody to get it off their truck and put it on somebody else's truck and then deliver the load. Okay, so, and it may help you build a relationship. What about their truck, Celadon? Good Lord. What about your lease drivers? What they gonna do? You got an announcement for them? Can you tell them that they SOL? You telling everything else now in the Qualcomm. Tell your lease drivers what's really gonna happen. Let them know right now. You got any more messages you want to let them know? How about your smaller companies? Would you like to have a word with them too now, since we all out in the open? Since you decide at 12, 11 o'clock at night you want to send a Qualcomm message? You want to just hold a press conference right now? Wall Street Journal would like to know. There's a lot of people that would like to know, that will probably be at your place of business today. We had to, Lord have mercy. Too much like right, ain't it? Let me see. I'm almost, I already packed my stuff up. The second I heard, I know that's for real, EJ, y'all know. Listen, if y'all was on my channel Friday, we were packing on Friday. We don't play them games. I have our folks going to the terminal, go in there, knock on the door, go in there in the office. Let's see what's up. When they call and talk about Tamara, it's empty up in here. Everybody packed up, folks walking around here crying and going on. I knew. Rashad called what the day before yesterday. Look, my truck around the corner. I ain't finna take it up in there because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out. Listen, go called him an Uber over there to the facility. Walked up in there and saw what it was. Turned his fuel card back on and got his butt to the house. Let me see. They still didn't say what to do with the darn trucks. What about the people that are not under load? Just go on and go home? They just worried about right now they just worried about their freight being delivered. That's it. Yeah, we all doubt. So if you like doing voluntary services, if you like volunteering your time and your services to a company that just sent you a Qualcomm message telling you that they were shutting down, go ahead. Write it off. Just expect, don't get mad. Just expect you will not get a check. I've been having calls all day yesterday. Am I going to get paid? Am I going to get paid? Most likely not. Most likely not. If these people was upfront with you and let you know what was going on in a situation that was happening and was going down, and you didn't have to hear it from outside sources, maybe they could have got together some money to pay you. But not a company that's gonna do some stuff, some slick stuff on the sly, and send you a message at 10:30 at night and tell you to continue to deliver their freight. Oh, that's just bold. Okay, that's a new type of privilege. That's a new type. Look, we going out of business. We don't have no money right now. But listen, go ahead and deliver this freight. And then if you do everything that we tell you to do, then we may consider paying you. Okay. But by then, we're going to totally be shut down. And if you thought you had a problem getting in touch with somebody over the past weekend, try talking to our attorneys on Friday when it's time for you to get your check. Okay. No publicist. Y'all ain't even hired nobody to say something about it. You could have hired somebody. That's okay. Let's see. I guess lead the trucks. We all guessing. They want to give us trickle, little bit the cowards want to give us little tidbit information and say, do this, do that. We're going to tell you step one, step two, step three. And if you follow step 1 through step 5 correctly, you know what? We may pay you. That's crazy. You ain't get no check. You ain't getting no check. You sat up there and said you wasn't closing. You said you wasn't filing bankruptcy. You said everybody was a lie. Look who the liar is now. Everybody was a lie. It's like, you know, when Trump come on and he say everybody lied. Everybody lied. Everybody lied. It ain't. What y'all believing that stuff for? Let's see. They working on loads. They are working the loads to get to the shippers so they deepen their pockets. Amen. Amen. They ain't got no pockets left. They try to. I don't know what they trying to do. I don't know what they trying to do. Okay. Get whatever, because who finna, everybody, they owe everybody. They about to seize up this stuff. They gonna seize it all. Seize bank accounts, seize everything. It's about to be seized. Be closed. Highway, let me see. I'll be having a truckload sale. It's going to the auction. Auction. Yeah. It's going to be the largest auction in Indianapolis history. You know why? Because don't nobody want them trucks. Don't know about everybody that they gave trucks to, had mostly everybody had problems with the equipment. They wasn't maintained. If they ain't free, I don't want it. If they don't put up a sign say free trucks, and the first people that should be able to get a truck is your lease drivers. What you doing for them? Can you make an announcement on your lease drivers, or they just whatever? Uh, can they mess with my record if I leave my Celadon truck at the truck stop? I see. I'm not an attorney. I don't know, and I can't legally advise you what they will and will not do, because they've been surprising us every day of what they will and will not do, and it's like you in a catch-22. Now, some people will tell you we don't care about that, but I know if DAC is aware of them going bankruptcy, and they try to pull this rank on all the drivers, I just can't see that going down. But there's a lot of things that I thought they wouldn't do and they did, right? There's a lot of things that I thought that they wouldn't do and they actually did. So um I wish there was an attorney that could legally advise you on what to do right now, as far as your trucks are concerned. Should you deliver the freight? Should you not deliver the freight? You do not want to, if you underload, you don't want to get caught with abandonment, because they're looking for any and every reason to come back and blame you for not doing what you were supposed to do. Okay. Um, Drivers need to contact a labor attorney for legal advice. Okay. So if you're not sure what it is that you need to do, contact somebody that is attorney that can advise you on what you should do in your situation if you're under a load. I cannot tell you what that is, and I apologize, because if you listen to me and I tell you to leave that truck or not deliver that freight or whatever the case may be, and they put something on your DAC as far as an abandonment or whatever the case may be, then you just don't want to have that problem, because you're going to have to fight that. That's another fight you're going to have to do. Okay. Now, worst case scenario, if you choose to deliver the freight, I can't tell you what to do one way or the other. Okay, it's up to you. It's your decision of what you need to do. If you're uncertain about what you need to do, you need to speak to somebody that has some kind of legal authority that can protect you in this situation. I can't protect you in in this situation. Okay. I can tell you how I feel. I can tell you what I would do if I was in that situation. I could say all that kind of stuff. But to be honest with you, I can't tell you to leave that truck there. I can't tell you to take it home. I can't tell you to do any of those things. Okay. Because at the end of the day, you are the one that they will go after as far as where you left the equipment. Okay. So it's a possibility, and we just gonna have to chalk it up to the game. Okay, this is the game that we play. We may have to chalk it up to the game, but I would do everything possible to make sure that I'm not hit with a abandonment or anything is on my DAC, or it will stop me from getting hired somewhere else. Okay, so this is why this is unfortunate that it happened, but at the end of the day, You still got to do the right thing. Okay. Let me see. Don't abandon the load. Load does not, yeah. And another thing too, there's if you running a load, okay, and it's angry, that as angry as you may be, as upset as you may be, if you under a load, take in mind that this is not Celadon's load, okay? This is the customer's load, okay? And unfortunately, customers got caught up in this situation, okay? That their load may not be delivered. And a lot of it is high value. They did have a lot of high value loads, okay? So, take into consideration that that it's not Celadon's, it's the customer. Okay, so like I said, it's nothing wrong with calling. I know that some people wanted to know what to do at the time when other places were closing down. They didn't know what to do with the load, so they called the customer, and in some situations, the customer made sure that they was okay. Okay. So take that in mind when you're delivering these loads. But if you ain't under a load right now, then that's a different situation. You just need to let them know where they just need to let you know where to park that truck. Okay. Whether it's at the safest place is to return it to the terminal. Okay. If you're able to do that, if you got a car or a vehicle, somebody can pick you up at the terminal, the closest terminal or whatever, the easiest thing is to make sure that they get their equipment back. Okay. No matter how you feel. Okay. Because I know right now we all dealing on emotions. Okay, and we're up. A lot of people is upset. I'm upset, and I don't even work there. I got up at 4:30 this morning, hot on 90. Okay, and I don't even work there. But I got people that work there. Okay, I know people that work there. I'm getting calls from people that work there, and they don't know what to do. Um, But yeah, at the end of the day, we got to take the emotions out of it. Do not vandalize their trucks. We could sit back at a later time and date and kiki about what happened or whatever the case may be. But in all seriousness, in all reality, do not vandalize their stuff. Don't do any of that, y'all. Sell parts. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do the right thing. Turn their stuff in like it's supposed to be, and move on with your life. This happened. Okay, there's nothing that we can do about it now. We wish we could have did things differently, but unfortunately, we can't. So the best thing to do is look out for yourself. Make sure that you a new place of employment and move on. Okay. Um, what else? Let's see. Don't abandon the load. The load does not belong to Celadon. Right. Someone said, if you under a load, drop the load at the shipper or drop the load at the receiver. Don't take the load. Don't take the home. Yeah, don't take that load. It's considered theft. If you can't you can't hold their equipment, and you cannot hold onto their property. You can't hold their property. You can't hold their load. You can't do that at all. You can't take the load to the house and have it sitting in your yard and say they can come get it and all this kind of stuff. We got to think clearly, and maybe, and we have to be the better people. Okay, sometimes as drivers, no matter how angry and how upset you are. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Do the right thing as far as delivering the loads. We drivers, y'all, and we done been through a lot, ups and downs, or whatever the case may be. And no matter how angry it makes you feel, no matter what the case is, always try to do the right thing. And if you can get that load delivered there, do that. If they say that they're going to get you home, do that. whatever the case may be. It's like, we got to trust the system. We got to trust, even though they didn't let people know, even after all of this, you still got to do the job. There's a lot of things that we don't get paid for, or whatever the case may be. But when it comes to being a driver and making sure that that load is delivered safely, if you can do that, do that. And make sure that you're able to get home. So do the right thing. If I would make any kind of suggestion on people that are under the load, is if you find yourself in a situation that you're not able to get home after you deliver the load or whatever the case may be, then that's when you give us a call and we'll make sure that you get home. But at the end of the day, go ahead and deliver the load. Do what you got to do to get home, but also do the right thing as far as getting their equipment back to them. Um, and hello, this is Tamara speaking. May I help you? Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, you right there in my hometown. I'm in Biloxi. Go check on my mama for me. Did did they instruct you on what to do with your truck once you get home? Yeah, they was on yesterday, but a lot of concern is what to do with the equipment. So that's not being clear. And these drivers need to know what to do as well. But since I'm just so thankful that we don't have to pull together to try to get everybody home and all this kind of stuff. That they at least had the decency to turn your fuel card so you can make it to back home to where you're supposed to be. Do you have anything in mind as far as what your next step is or what the plan is for you? Truck driving, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna need some time to process all this. It just happens so fast. Nobody is ever a lot of times prepared of something happening so abruptly. Usually we have time to prepare and be like, okay, weigh our options or what we want to do, what's the next step is going to be. But sometimes it doesn't happen always like that. Sometimes this can be a blessing in disguise. Sometimes people may need this push to get on to the next level or whatever it is that they want to do. How does it make you feel, like, as a driver, to just know that there was no communication, nobody told you anything, and you felt like, how long you been at Celadon? 6 years. Oh my God, 6 years. You dedicated to Celadon, and they was pretty good to you at one time, wasn't they?
Yeah, I mean, I had no complaint, for a while, to be honest. And, with this, I have to say that it's very disappointing because I was trying to like call and I wasn't getting, my calls wouldn't get answered and stuff. So it was frustrating.
You
But
just wanted to
again,
know, you just wanted to know. You just felt like after 6 years of being somewhere, you felt like, at least somebody would pick up the phone and say, bear with us or whatever. What would you like to hear? What could they have done differently?
well, I'm old school, Miss D, but just give it to me straight, no chaser.
That's just let me know what I gotta do. Either I'm gonna do it or I ain't.
That's it. Because I was in Dallas and I had to take a load to Houston, and this was Friday, and I wasn't getting no calls and stuff. Now at that time, I was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna drop this thing and I'm going to the airport and I'm out.
Okay.
And just so happened, my DM did send me a message back saying that um, the fuel cards would be working and stuff like that, and I could deliver the load, and then after that, I could go home. So I said, okay, well, it must be true then, because they gave me a 1,300-mile deadhead run home.
Yeah, they was giving out empty mile dead at home yesterday. So,
Yeah.
car company, they don't even want you to move 10 miles deadhead. You see what I'm saying? So that was an indication in itself. But shout out to the DMs and the dispatchers and the people on the inside that was on their cell phone because they was too scared to talk on the corporate phone. So they was on their cell phone telling their drivers, look here, y'all better get to the house. Shout out to them because if it wasn't for them, it would still been a whole lot of people in the dark.
Man, I tell you, and then I have to say this also, Miss Diva, I don't know of no other profession where, people just band together like we do as truck drivers, just the outpouring of help. I was at a truck stop and I just got so much love. Like, yo, man, you need anything? Are you all right? I'm like, fortunately for me, in my case, I'm okay, but just to receive that outpouring of support is just amazing, and but it's still an unfortunate situation, and I just hope that everybody recovers.
We will. We drivers, we don't we live for the unexpected. So it's like, but that's what we got to do. This has happened in the past, and it's like, we're gonna put pressure on them this time. It's not gonna go down like this. If we got to embarrass you on social media, if we got to let all your people know through the news and through the grapevine and all that kind of stuff, we just not gonna let it happen to them like they did last time. We just not gonna do it this time. This 2019. Okay, we're gonna get to everybody to let them know. So I'm so glad that you're on your way home to Virginia. You got a long. What about the ELD? Y'all got to worry about that.
I thought about it. I said, man, I'm just gonna take this damn thing and I'm just going.
You ain't got time for no 11, 14 and a 30-minute break. You hear me?
Man, what you talking about? So I said, I just do it the right way. Just until I get home, I don't want nothing, all messed up on my record or whatnot.
Right. That's the main important thing because, at the end of the day, you still gotta if you do plan on going somewhere else, companies gonna want to know, how did you handle the situation when it happened to you? Because ain't no telling if you go to the next location or whatever, they may be going under. We getting surprised every day. Okay. So we don't know. I mean, you trying to be careful and pick out a good company or somewhere you can work, and you turn around and it's going down over there. So yeah, that's the main thing I do want to stress to people is to make sure. But you've been in this industry for a long time, so you know what to do. And it's like, just don't mess up your record, don't mess up your DAC, and They gave you the fuel. They gave you an empty move to the house, so you got documentation. So you good to go. Whatever they do from there is not your concern. But you do want your check, don't you? I hate for y'all to have to show up on Friday because some of y'all ain't gonna get it. Okay, don't have to make that drive from Virginia back down to Indianapolis. Okay, for Friday. Okay, y'all gonna have to find somebody that's writing checks. but the thing is, it's probably going to be highly unlikely after they look at how much fuel it costs them to get these people home. If they do pay the drivers, hopefully they will. Then just close the chapter. This was one thing you could talk about in the future.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, I've just accepted the loss as far as the pay for this week. Like I say, my thing is just moving on.
Okay.
Like you say, to the next chapter.
Yep.
And to any other job, all I can say is just save your money if you can. When you can. That's the only thing that really help you out. I have some money saved up.
Yeah. Most people, a lot of drivers know, being in this type of industry, you got to have some savings or whatever the case may be. But sometimes we hit on hard times, sometimes we trying to get there, but just ain't got there yet. You see what I'm saying? So, a lot of times don't kick me while I'm already down. Let's get through this situation and then we can talk about how I'm supposed to save this and get a credit card and do all this. But let's just get through this situation right now. Let's get the people home. Let's get them in new jobs. And then next week or whatever, when this blows over, we can do a video on how to get a prepaid card. Okay. Well, it's like right now, hey, let's do what we got to do to get these drivers home and make sure that they find gainful employment somewhere else. But there's going to be people posting on my CDL website, my CDL recruiting website. So there may be some jobs on there that you may see because I opened it up for all different kinds of companies. So if there's anything on there that you see that you're interested in, just, reach out to them or whatever. I'm not just limited it to my company. I just open it up so everybody can post there because there's a lot of postings everywhere. everywhere. And us as recruiters, we come out the woodwork. What? Somebody need a job? You know what I'm saying? So we come out the woodwork. So don't want people to be overwhelmed and to be able to just look at all the options and make a whatever decision it is for them. But if you need anything, don't hesitate to give me a call.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking my phone call, and I appreciate everything you're doing.
No problem. Get home safely and wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. And 2020 is going to be a whole lot different than 2019. Okay, we're going to close this year out. Okay. All right, then. Peace, love, joy, happiness. You have a wonderful and blessed day. Get on to the house.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
you. All right, bye-bye. Let me see. Someone said if under a load, upload back at the shipper and drop a load at the receiver. Don't take the load home. Right. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. We are at, oh yeah, if y'all have jobs or whatever the case may be, I can give the companies out or whatever. Y'all know Hirschback has opened their doors and is ready to take applications. Recruiters are on standby. They're gonna have a 24-hour hotline. Okay. Ain't nobody going home. All right. Recruiters are on standby. They are ready to move you at any time. US Express announced that they are going to be doing they will have all Celadon drivers that choose to apply at their place. They're going to try to see 80% of them in 3 days. Okay. They are offering offering a whole lot of stuff. They're going to reimburse you for up to some miles. They're going to give you some food credit. They're going to give you a clothing allowance, and they offering you a 12,000. I don't want to misquote them. So they sent me a detailed a detailed description of what they're doing. Okay, so if that's something that you may be interested in, I got U.S. Express, so you can fill out an application for mine. Let me see. Shit, where I got U.S. Express, U.S. Express, U.S. Express. Okay, Celadon drivers, if interested, fill out link below. $500 displacement upon hire or reimbursement of miles not paid up to $750. They're going to travel reimbursement to the nearest location. Keep your taxi or Uber receipts. Guaranteed home by December holiday. So if you're a Celadon driver and you want to be home for Christmas, and you already had that time scheduled to be home for Christmas for your holiday, they're going to guarantee that they still get you home for the holiday. Okay. $12,000 sign-on bonus. They're going to give you an extra $1,000 a month. Bus ticket today to our nearest location, tomorrow, and meals are paid. So if you need something to eat or whatever the case may be, they're going to pay for your meal. $50 personal item replacement for items you have had to leave behind with a receipt. 80% will be seated within 3 days. You all know if you're going to look for a new job, they have to do background checks, MVRs. It could take up to a week. They're going to expedite all Celadon drivers. Okay. $25 store credit to buy clothing needed upon hire. So if you're interested in that, that is on my website. There will be other people that will be posting today about what they have to offer for the displaced drivers. Always keep $500 to $1,000. Yes. Do that always. This is a lesson. If one thing that happens is that we learn lessons in life, and this is a teachable moment. I'll do better, Chad, because this soon return equipment with no pay. Let's see. I'll do better than not getting your check because that was happening soon. Okay, let's see. Look, USA Truck Inc. will take lease operators. Um, I personally am looking, JL Fleming says, I'm personally am looking for a couple of drivers to run out of Michigan. DM him for more info. So let's see, what is that? 90% drop and hook, 50 cents a mile hauling parts for GM for 2 years experience. Hey, King Divaj, what's going on with you? Um, it's a done deal. Cheers for Celadon. What you say? Cheers for Celadon. Is that what you said? It's a done deal. They made the announcement last night at 10, 11 o'clock. They have informed all their drivers that they are no longer in business and they are closing their doors and they are filing Chapter 11. And everything that you thought that was going to happen happened. They are getting their drivers home. They are renting them cars. They are letting them fuel up their trucks. They are deadheading 1,300 miles. So if they expect, I guess, some credit or whatever the case may be, thank you. Thank you for allowing them to get home. Now, all you got to do now is just pay them for their time. Pay them for the time for being out on the road, still being dedicated to you in this time. Also, what else? But they do need to know what to do with your equipment. All right, let them know. Send them a Qualcomm message. Since y'all working by Qualcomm now. This just make no sense. Send them a Qualcomm message, Celadon, and please let your drivers know what they can do with your equipment. What's the next step for them, so they know what to do. Do you want them to leave it wherever? Please let them know that. Some people do not have room at their house for your equipment. Okay. Um, Now you want them to store your stuff. Oh Lord Jesus. Let me get some water, y'all. Oh Jesus. Okay. Please, your drivers would like to know where they can take their equipment. Is there a plan for the people that are broke down at the truck stops or their trucks are not working? Is there a plan for them? Do you have something for them? Can they get a rental car or something to get to the house, please? You got to say please now because they ain't got to do nothing for you. Let's see. Yeah. So the good thing, they are sending their drivers home. Okay, so we don't have to do but thank you all also as drivers by checking on them, making sure, like the driver just said, everybody's been just coming up, making sure that he's okay, making sure, offer him things that if he need anything or what else. That's just what people do. That's what we do as drivers. And the getting you home and all that kind of stuff that's what we was prepared to do. Okay, so now that everybody is able to get home, if you're still having problems or to be able to get to the house, you can always call in, toll free number, whatever the case may be, and we will see who is in your area. They do have people that will be set up to maybe help you with fuel or whatever the case may be. But if you're able to get to the house and you've been given a empty move to make it there, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. And the last ones that are still out there under a load to deliver, now you know what's going on. Do they really got to take care of the trucks at their house? If they're going home, I mean, that's what they want to know. They want to know once they get to the house, where you want them to put the truck in the driveway. It makes no sense. I mean, we just got to get a Qualcomm. We're waiting on the Qualcomm message. So, Don, could you give us a message to let drivers know what to do when they get the truck to the house? They gonna pull another stunt. It's gonna be something else. Now you done got home. Where would you like these trucks to go? Would you like us to hold them for you until you have time to regroup and can send somebody by all these people homes to pick up their trucks? Have you considered that some drivers may not have a place to park your equipment in front of their house? They may have homeowners associations and all that kind of stuff. I mean, how long would you like us to babysit your equipment? Oh, child, you got to be at these people beck and call. Um, but yeah, all they know is that they going home. They don't know what to do with the stuff. All right. So if you can somehow come together, whenever y'all get ready, you've been up all night, you sending out messages in the middle of the night. Okay. So if y'all can get your team together and instruct the drivers on what they can do with your equipment. Would you like for them to leave it at the truck stop, the closest truck stop? Would you like for them to just leave it? Where would you like your equipment? Some of them may have trailers. Do you want them to take the truck and the trailer to their house? This is it's the biggest mess I ever seen in my life. Um, let's see. So if it gets to, we're not gonna worry about the equipment getting tough. Listen, where does it stop? Okay, some eventually it's gonna have to stop. When do you check out? When do you officially check out? If we're gonna be on beck and call, you're gonna be on beck and call for CELADON until they get all the things that they want y'all to do. Okay. Um, but that's a valid question, wouldn't you think? When you was putting out the message of your company closing and you filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which you also include the what to do with your equipment, so your drivers will know what to do with it. You want it at the truck stop. What do you want? I mean, goodness gracious. Let's see. It's a mess. It's a mess. Got all this equipment all over town. Who going to pick that up? Y'all gonna have problems. Y'all gonna have problems getting people to pick the equipment up because y'all ain't gonna pay them nothing. No, they I guess they're gonna, I don't know, wait for the repossession order, take it home, let them tow it, just get home. Yeah, they're gonna take it home, but everybody don't have a place. You living in a complex, an apartment. You come home with the 18 wheeler and truck and trailer. Where you gonna park it? In front of the house? Child, you can't park that. You can't. Everybody don't have place spot for a truck and trailer, a truck to be at the house. So now we holding storage. You already got probably enough stuff at the house anyway. You come home to your wife and you got the truck sitting up there blocking up everything. Let's see. Oh, what time is it? Let me call. Let me call. See if somebody got home because she was a student, y'all. Let me see. So I need to make sure she probably was able to get home today. Give me one moment.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. Going to the meeting.
They finna have a meeting? Okay. Are you okay? They gonna be able to get you home or whatever the case may be?
Well, that's what that meeting is supposed to be about.
Okay.
The police are picking up.
The police is up there? Oh, are you okay? Okay, listen. Let me know what's gonna happen, if you're okay, if you are able to get home or whatever the case may be. Okay, don't stress yourself out. Um, you're gonna be all right. So let me know. Call me as soon as the meeting over.
Okay, I sure will.
Okay, all right. But let me know if you need me. All right, call me if there's a problem.
All right, I will.
All right, talk to you in a minute.
Okay.
Child, the police is up at the place. Baby, I got inside sources. You can't pull nothing over my eyes. They got the police up there. They calling the meeting right now. She gonna call me back. That's a student. That is a driver that is. They told her that she was going out with her trainer on Monday. You know what they told her? They told her the reason why she was moving to the facility was because they had a whole new group of students to come in on Monday. The lies you tell, okay? Um, yeah. Imagine you done picked a company to go to get your training, and you almost through with your training with your trainer, and they come to your hotel room and knock on the door and tell you that you got to move. Get all your stuff, let's go. You got to move. Where we going? We going to the terminal. Girl, you can't make this stuff up. What you mean we going to the terminal? What's going on at the terminal? We're gonna tell you on Monday. We're gonna tell you on Monday. But it's Friday right now. What's going on at the terminal? Just pack up your stuff. Come on, everybody get in the van, pack up the stuff. Come on, and we're gonna move y'all down to the dorm rooms at the terminal. What's wrong with the key cards? The key cards are not working. We're gonna talk, we're gonna tell you. Just come on now, come on. We're gonna tell you when we get down to the terminal. What kind of what? We got some people coming in next week and we got to make room for them people. You're lying. You get down to the terminal and the terminal empty. Folks walking around crying and going on. What's going on? You a student just getting in the industry that got your CDL and this is what trucking is. You can't make this stuff up. Let's see. But yeah, right now they have an emergency meeting at the Celadon offices. The police is at the doors, and we will have a live report in just a few minutes as soon as drivers come up out the meeting. Okay. Let me see. Truck recovery drivers might get paid recovering all Celadon checks. They better ask for their money up in advance. See, the way we work around here is we trust you till we can't trust you no more. So since your trust is gone, anything that I do for you from now on, I'm gonna need a com data check for it up front. That's how we work. Or all of a sudden I'm sick. I'm not gonna be able to make it. But yeah, we will have a report here in the moment. The police is at the door. Open up. Open up the door because the police is there. Turn on the news in Indianapolis. It's going down. Vice President, he ain't sent out no message. They just said thanks management. That a joke. It's official. They leaving thousands of drivers without a job. Get to the house, y'all. Get to the house. It's a sad day. It is. It really is. It's a sad day. One of the biggest trucking companies. I saw a video of the CEO, Mr. Russell, the guy that started this company a long time ago. And I was just like, all your hard work, sir. All your hard work. I think the man is gone now. All your hard. I think he may not be with us anymore. Um, Miss Diva, which company do you predict is next, child? I don't even want to say because I don't want to wish that on nobody. I hope everybody survive, but I don't look at the stock market, you could tell. Look at the stock market. Go to the stock exchange, look up all the trucking companies and look at their stocks. And you will be able to have your answer. But I don't want to wish that on anybody. Anybody. That's nothing good. Yet, fresh out of school, and Celadon was essentially the only company that will take me. Now I'm lost. Mark, I think they're gonna be able to. Oh God. Um, some companies, I don't know. They may be able to make some exceptions because of the circumstances. I mean, you got your license, you here in school now. What? Brianna, don't send no money to me because I don't have any way of organizing. Um, um, I don't have any way of organizing no money for no drivers. Okay, I don't want to be in charge of that. I don't want to have anything to do with that. So I will. There is an organization. Lord, which organization do I tell these people to send their money to? Um, Brianna, that $100, I will send it to one of these organizations that is set up to help drivers. You want to send your money to a nonprofit, okay? Because a nonprofit, if you send it to them and they donate 100% of your donation to whatever charity it is, if they donate 100% donation, they could give you a slip for your donation, okay? Um, So send it to a nonprofit. So that's what I'll do, Brianna. But y'all don't send me no money. Don't send me no money. Okay, don't put no money in there. I don't have a way to get it to drivers. But I will send that $100 over to somebody, Brianna. I don't know who I will send it to, but do not send it to me. I do not want to be in charge of that. I do not want to have anything to do with that. I got enough stuff going on. Um, but thank you anyway. I appreciate it. And I know the drivers will appreciate it. And I'm sure that it is somebody out there that could use that. Okay. I'm sure that there's a driver out there that can use it. So the organizations, nonprofit organizations will be yeah, and another thing, you don't want to send me any super chat money is because Google takes 40% of that. Okay, so if you gave me $100, Google takes 40 $40, right? 50 dollars, $40. So half of it goes to Google. It wouldn't even go to the people that you want the money to go to. Okay, so but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will give that $100 to whatever organization is handling all the drivers. Okay, but don't send super chats, y'all. Do not send that, especially if you're sending it for a cause. Okay, because if you're sending it for a cause and somebody is taking up money in a super chat, 40% of that money goes to Google, not to the people. Okay, so I want to make sure y'all understand that. Uncle Sam gets 40% of it up front. Okay. So if you see somebody that's raising 1,000 or 5,000 or whatever the case may be, before they even get it, they take out a percentage of it. All right. So that's why I don't want anybody sending me anything through super chat. As a matter of fact, I need to learn how to turn that off. Um, but yes, if you PTL has bad news from truck drivers on YouTube. What you mean PTL? Google takes time to get that tool out of office. I started with Eagle Logistics Services. Gary, you started with Eagle Logistics Services in 2015 to 2000. Let me tell you something, Gary. Uh, this Let me tell you something. I was on a bus. I was on a van with an Eagle driver, and he said he was the first employee that they first owner operator that they hired. He said that. He said they was the first owner operator that they hired. And I said, really? He said, yeah. I said, well, how much you bring home a week? He said, my highest check was $1,000. I should have got off the van right there. I should have got off the van right there, okay? I should have been like, I'm out. I said, you know what I said to myself? I said, well, maybe he don't know how to run his truck. I said, maybe he don't know how to try it with that. Uh, um, 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 uh, I said, maybe he don't need to know how to run his truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up there like, maybe he don't know how to run his truck. Martin is ready for extra drivers. Okay, Martin is ready for extra drivers. You got another number for Martin? In Atlanta, there it is. Call Martin to see if they will hire you. 1-800-395-0007. There's a number missing. Um, But you, if you don't find anywhere, give me a call and we'll get you placed somewhere. If I got to get on the phone and beg and put on my little speech about how this driver is misplaced and he needs a job and da 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 da, and they behind that, by the time I wear you down, you're gonna be having 4, 5 jobs. Never give company 2 weeks notice because they will screw you every time. Put energy into yourself. I work with Eric Vance out of Kennersville, North Carolina. Drivers know how to dispatch to run their truck. Dispatchers play the game with drivers, and they don't like. I have my own authority, and I love it. There you go, Rick doing the thing. Rick running under his own authority. Okay. Um, but yeah, students. Right now, I only have one company that will accept students. That's why I want everybody to post their jobs on the page. I would like it to be, official folks from the company. Rich is missing a number. Rich, what you giving out Martin number and you ain't giving out all the numbers. Um, Hirschback stepped up to the plate. CRST stepped up to the plate of placing drivers. Everybody's going to want to place drivers. That's not going to be a problem. But transitioning from one situation to the other, that's going to be the issue. Mainly is to keep their money rolling. So at least that, whatever. So some companies are going to be offering bonuses to drivers. But we're waiting on one of the Celadon drivers to call back. There's an emergency meeting going on. The police is at the location, and we trying to figure out what they done said in the meeting. Okay, so stand by, child. Can't nobody get it like I can get it. Let me see. Where is what's her name? She's on a truck with a trainer. Ashton, where are you? Ashton's on a truck with a trainer. Let me see if she's okay. Hold on, y'all. Where's Tyson? Hold on, Tyson. Tyson better get up. Where's Tyson's widow Ida, y'all? Let me call the Wall Street Journal. Hold on. Let me call the Wall Street Journal. Where is she at? Let me text her real quick. Give me 1 second. Hold on. They couldn't wait till everybody wake up this morning. They couldn't wait till everybody uh wake up this morning. Everybody try to get them some sleep waiting on the news today, and y'all just don't realize the news is going down now. It's going down now. Let me see. By the time I finished doing the dispatcher job, investigating where the load was, the customer closed. My dispatcher sent me trip information for Lexington warehouse, but that was not the name, address, and supposed to be on a trip assignment. About time, Deadhead, 374 miles from a 7-8. Are you at Celadon? Kind of shut. Dispatcher is saying that the kind that shut Celadon down. I'm not understanding. Are you saying that you're under a load right now? Are you at Celadon and under a load, and the place is closed or something? They had 374 miles from can you call me, Miss ZX777? Can you call me on a toll-free number 800 620 because I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. I do apologize. Oh no, okay. You said you're not at Celadon. Okay. By the time I finish doing the dispatcher. Okay, this is another company. Good morning. Good morning. Wake up, y'all. We got news. Y'all been sleeping all night. Wake up. The company is closed. They having a meeting right now. The police up there and everything. I got screwed with a company before, and I will never do it again. If you don't, hey, 20 minutes to get out. Shut up, girl. What? They giving y'all 20 minutes to get y'all stuff and get out? Yes. Oh my God. So wait a minute. What's going on with you? Are they getting you a bus ticket or what? They said bring stuff down and they're gonna have somebody from operations come and talk to them. Talk to you about what? Are they gonna get y'all home or no? They're not saying. They don't know for sure. How many people up there? It's about, I think about 30 people up there? Okay. So they told you to get your stuff together and you got 20 minutes to get out of there. Okay, get your stuff. Let me know what they're gonna do. If I have to send you you got a credit card or anything? Okay. Okay, I can get you a ticket. If they don't get you a ticket or whatever the case may be, let me know. I'll get it. Do you got money or whatever to get home or whatever the case may be? Well, I mean, what I would actually need is a ride to the truck stop. Pilot truck stop? Yes, I have a friend there in his truck. He wanted to, he just can't move for these hours. Okay. How far is he away from you? He's about 25 minutes away from me. Okay. Do they have Uber or Lyft? You have Cash App, what is that? Cash App, or you got one of them things? Oh. Okay. See how much a Lyft or Uber, or maybe we can get somebody to come down there. It's how 25 minutes away? Yeah. Okay. Get your stuff together. Go down there and see what they're going to do, and see if there's somebody available there that can take you to the pilot or whatever the case may be. But call me right back and let me know what they said that they're going to do for the people there. I am. Okay. Okay. Let me know. All right. Bye-bye. Child, they done told them folks they got 20 minutes to get out of there. 20 minutes. So if you're in the Indianapolis area, and I have a student down there that is, I think she says she has a ride, but she needs a ride to the pilot. It's about 25 minutes away. She's going to get on a truck with a friend of hers or whatever the case may be. So if you're in that area and you're able to give her a ride to the pilot, first I guess she's going to see if she can get a bus ticket or whatever, but she doesn't want to quit training. She wants to continue to train. She doesn't have anything on her record or whatever. The case, she finished CDL school, went to a private company. She came over to Celadon to get her training so she can get placed anywhere. She's not going to give up. She still wants to go through with her training. It's just that this is crazy. Okay. Yeah. The police is at the door. They're giving them 20 minutes to get out. They are having a meeting right now. They are having a meeting right now to tell everybody that's there what they're about to do. Yep. But how you gonna get your stuff together in 20 minutes? That's what I don't know. See, this is crazy. They is causing all this chaos for nothing, and they could have did this on Friday, girl. They could have did this on Friday. They could. They had her saying. They had her staying in that dormitory room since Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Girl could have been home. Been home. They telling her she going out with her trainer on Monday. She could have been home. Child, I don't know. Good morning, Darnell. You late? Get up. We might have to go get some drivers now. I told y'all to be ready at 8 o'clock in the morning, but they don't put the news on us. Oh. Hello,
Yeah, hi. This is Jennifer Smith with
Jennifer. The police is up there in Indianapolis. They giving the students 20 minutes to get out a place. Yeah, they actually are going to let the drivers go home. They let them fuel up their trucks, so they have gotten empty moves going up to their home and things like that. But right now they have an emergency meeting for the rest of the people. Yeah, it's done. It's over with. Okay, right. So there's some people on the loads. They wanting to know what to do with their trucks. They're not sure what to do with their trucks. There's people that's under loads right now. And the biggest concern is what do they do with their equipment? Yeah, they received some Qualcomm messages this morning saying that um, if they do the right thing or if they deliver their loads and they follow the steps that they give them, then they'll get paid. Yeah, they sent the message about 10:30, 11 o'clock last night. Yeah, they sent it's on Facebook. They sent Qualcomm messages directly to their people. Okay, no problem. Bye bye.
Hello.
Hello, this is Timber speaking. Did you call?
Yeah, that's Rick. I was said, looking at your live. I was wondering in the kind of way I could help. Do you really have anything set up going on? But
Wait,
no mention of anything.
right now, they giving them 20 minutes to pack their stuff up. So they got to go downstairs and meet. Right now, they got the police at Indianapolis, so they are not sure. They are not sure what to do at the terminal, but right now, drivers are able to fuel up their trucks, and they are told that they can empty move to their home location. So we're just waiting on calls for people that may be stranded or are not able to move their trucks. So that's what we're waiting on right now. They sent this message last night. So drivers are now just probably waking up. to this news. So right now we don't know, but what I'll do is, where are you at?
I'm a Dallas.
You're in Dallas, Texas?
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, I don't have anything, that I can tell you concrete as far as anybody needing any assistance down there. But what we'll do is as the calls come in and people are saying that they need help, we will try to get people there to get them some assistance as soon as we find out their location. Because right now, they're probably just waking up.
I'm like, man, this bad, though, man. They come to do, they don't care.
Nope.
They knew this months ago, for real.
Yep.
They knew this months ago. Maybe even last year they knew about it, and just didn't want to say anything.
Right, right.
Like, I'm just looking at these people that don't care about a mortgage, no child support, no people got responsibilities, you hear me?
Right.
Like, that's real messed up, man, for real.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's devastating. And, you got to scramble at the last minute. These people tried to be as dedicated as they possibly could to a company.
I mean, you can't, like, it's the messed up right after these days. Like, you can't be dedicated no more.
No.
Like, me, like I was looking at your lab before. I never gave a company a 2 week notice. They ain't going to give you no 2 week notice when they fire you.
Nope. That's not.
I never gave them a 2 week notice. It don't make any sense. They're not gonna be like, hey, Rick, I'm gonna fight you in 2 weeks, save your money. They ain't gonna tell you that.
Nope.
They're gonna put it just like this. Put it right up on you when you really need them. I think like the lady was on the phone when she was doing, she's still around school right now. Man, you know how hard it's gonna be for her to pick up trying to come out.
Right, and the thing is, to almost be finished with her training so she could be a solo driver. Now, yeah, she got to start all over again.
Man.
Yeah.
And then I'm saying, oh, why you were telling you, nigga, I don't care about football like $150 a week. You know, you gotta do it all over again.
She got not only she has to do it all over again, but with a different company, a different trainer, and the money that you make in training is not enough. She probably hadn't been getting paid in over 2 months because you got to go through the training facility and all that. So yeah, it's going to affect people. It's going to really affect people. So especially the trainees that are getting only $400-$500 a week. They already thought that they was. Yeah, yeah. So
and leave that love that trouble on but it's okay for them to do it.
Right.
It's okay for them to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the sad part about it, but at the end of the day, we still can't act, it's emotional. It is. It is. And we hate that this has happened, and we wish we could have prepared for it a little bit more, but we just got to keep moving on, or whatever the case may be. I mean, people are in shock right now because they just didn't know. They just didn't know. They was told to not believe what was going. I'm talking about a lot of the drivers didn't know. Okay, they got this information from outside sources. They got this information from they got this information from outside sources. So when it's hearsay or when it's coming through the grapevine, it's people a lot of times don't want to believe it because they always say it's a rumor. Yeah. Everybody ain't lying. You right. If you got the whole office gone, everybody ain't lying. Now the dispatch, now that should. You need to get the hell out. You can't ride on the fire. You shoot his smoke. You gotta get the hell out. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's going on in 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of the best, man.
you know, but it's coming in this coming to people real level money in the job. For
Right.
real. You can't tell yourself you got your own truck. Or even the business is going bad. You never say to your man, hey, you never think about yourself with your own company. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I don't mind anybody know, hey, that's strategy.
Give it 1 second, okay? Let me. I'm gonna put your information, write it down, and then if we have somebody in that area, then I'm gonna be able to give you a call back, okay? I do apologize. Hello, this Tim. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hello, this Tamara speaking. How may I help you?
How you doing? This was David Trucker.
Yes, sir.
How you doing? I was sitting up here watching your show this morning. I was listening to you talk to the other driver. I heard him say, first of all, before I say anything, my name is James Campbell. I'm handling his PR hood. And um, I want to first of all say thank you for all of the support and things you've been doing to try to get the word out to people. And because many of us didn't know about it until it was the last minute, and it was kind of unfair. I'm not going to hold you up or anything, but I did hear one thing that the other caller said that I don't think was quite accurate.
Okay, okay.
One of the things that he said was um, that we should have known, or that we, of course we knew months in advance or even years. The thing is, I just started with this company about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And I researched this company. And I mean, at least, you know, I did my internet search. You know, everybody has their own little thing.
Right, right.
When I called CELADON, I was told, just like you said, I was told, don't believe the hype. You know, well funded, and we're rolling, and we're ready to take you on. They sold me and many of us a pipe dream.
Right, right. And
They made it beautiful.
yeah, and the thing is to people that were unaware, and we try to tell people, and a lot of times the people who was telling you that was believing it. So this is a trickle down effect. This is not, these people that work for them believe that they was a solid company and everything was going to be okay, and they had no reason to think that it was an issue or problem. That's not your expectation. When you go somewhere to work, you can see that they delivering loads, you can see that they moving freight, you can see that they're doing all these things that is supposed to happen. You're getting your check on Friday. No, nothing would have gave you a clue. Yeah, there's a lot of companies that are in trouble right now as far as revenue is concerned, or whatever the case may be. But you never think that it was going to, for a company that big, okay, that for a company that big, you're like, well, we're one of the biggest truckload companies. Not only do they have their Celadon, but they have other smaller companies under them. So you wouldn't even have a clue that this was going to happen to them. Nobody does. The only people that really know what's going, and Celadon probably didn't even know until the Department of Justice came and knocked on their door. When they went and got all this money to think that they could pay it back, and everything was going to be okay, and as long as they satisfied their investors, then they can keep moving and operating and all this kind of stuff. And we'll just, we may, because you remember they changed the executive staff. You had new people coming in, so they was trying to make that effort to make a turnaround, or whatever the case may be, without alarming everybody at the company. But it just didn't happen for them. It didn't happen. It was too far gone. And another thing is like, and that's not the only company. The only reason that I believe Celadon got caught like this is because they are a public company and you cannot mess with shareholders' money. You cannot lie to them about how much money you're making. You can't do that to your investors and your shareholders. If this was just a Tom, Jane, or whoever company down here at whatever, and they had employees and they doing it, this probably wouldn't have went down. But because that they are on the stock exchange and investors are looking for their money and why they're not getting a return on their investment, and you're saying everything is all good, and then you turn around next quarter and you ain't got a pot to piss in, we want to know what happened. So that's where the whole investigating and the auditing and all that kind of stuff. And instead of coming clean at that time, they tried to further cover it up, thinking that somehow, some way that they was going to be able to beat the system. And it was too far. It was too far gone. But you know, drivers was unaware. I mean, we not into that stuff. As a driver, you're not watching the stock market. You're not, you know, you go to work and you expect that you do your job and you get paid, and you don't have time to watch everything that they do. You know, that's not what we go to work, we get paid, we do the job, you pay us, we go home. That's what we expect. You know, we don't have time to go and see what your financial records and all this kind of stuff. We would never take a job if we went and investigated everybody's financial records. We wouldn't even be we wouldn't be at nobody company. So you know, you do the best that you can and hope that you're making the right decision. What are your plans? What did you decide to do?
And see, this is the thing. That's the problem. This is the problem that many of us have. We want to get in formulas.
Right.
You know, I just received a message last night stating that unfortunately we're filing bankruptcy.
Right. Yeah.
Right. That is a message that many of us drivers, it's like one of our worst nightmares. Because it's like, well, what the heck do I do now?
Right.
You know, we're crying for jobs. We're looking for jobs.
Looking for jobs.
That's just what we're doing. We're looking for jobs, or we're preparing to file for unemployment. I mean,
right, or unemployment. You're absolutely right. And right. And
this is the thing. This is the thing that really bothers me. What I can say about the other callers is true. They not gonna give us a 2 weeks notice. Well, it's good that we give them a 2 weeks notice, but they're not gonna do that for us, and I think it's unfair.
right. There's no representation for drivers and to protect drivers. It's the company can do whatever, whenever, however they want to do, and we just all the time accept it as what it is, and we're the only ones that have to scramble and try to find other situations, so we can still maintain and keep surviving. And it's unfair. It is, you know. And to be able to do work at a company and you've been there 6 years, to be able to do that, and you get a message, a Qualcomm message at 11 o'clock at night. Your people they didn't even have the decency to say nothing to you. So it makes you feel some sort of way. You can't help to feel some sort of way. You know?
Miss Greenberg, can I tell you a few things that were kind of red flags?
Okay.
Do I have time to do that?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. A few things that was red flags to me once I got home was number one, there's not many people that are able to facilitate all of the driver's needs in a timely fashion. It sounded or it looked as if they were already downsizing the employees. It takes like 30 minutes just to get an answer on the phone call.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know, many companies have these certain issues. There's some companies I work for. I don't never have an issue with that. I have issues with everything. But it's like, it took so long to get things done on the driver's side because we were waiting on the company side to do their job. It's like they didn't have enough hands. The second thing that was a red flag to me was when I asked them about perks to get truck washes. I was told that you no longer do truck washes.
Mm-hmm.
We have to drive around in dirty trucks.
Mm.
I
So
was
it
like,
was, the writing was
and what they said was, this is, we had to stop doing it because of financial woes, and we're trying to be the company that we used to be, so we're cutting the cost by not doing truck washes. And if you want your truck wash, you, the driver, have to pay for it.
have to pay for it. Ain't that
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
I got to pay to
All
have
companies
I
have to.
have to pay to have your truck washed because you don't have
Yeah,
the money to pay for it.
right.
Another thing is there was a lot of people reporting that they was working on bonuses, their
Right.
incentive bonuses,
Yeah, they
and
didn't get it.
they didn't get it.
They didn't get it.
They didn't get the bonuses. So
That was another red flag to me.
and a
And
lot of them was
when I heard drivers telling me, if you can, you can leave this company because I've been working here for so long and I still haven't gotten my bonuses. All the stuff that they advertise on the internet and in orientation, drivers inside are telling me, nah, they're lying to me.
right.
Yeah.
So where are you now? Are you on your way home or what's going on with you?
Actually, I haven't gotten the authority to do that yet because I'm waiting on a message on the Qualcomm for them to tell us that they told us they're going to give us further notice. What they told me, that was a message that I see. They told me they're going to give us further instructions in the morning.
Okay, so are you under a load right now or no?
I'm no, I'm not on the road. I'm empty right now. But I've been sitting practically for 4 days
You've been sitting at the same location for 4 days?
in a facility.
In
Yes,
the vicinity for 4 days, waiting on the
since
answer for
since
Celadon.
since the whole press conference. Yeah, it was the press conference. Well, I delivered them on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I was late for it, so I had to sit and get it scheduled. But I've been sitting since Friday.
And you're still sitting, waiting there for a message from Celadon to let you know what to do next.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's your home?
Louisiana. I'm in Arkansas right now.
Okay, so how far away from you from home?
About 600, probably 600.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't send me a message. It's great to know that there's people like you out there.
Well, I mean, there's a support system. So you in Arkansas, if you are needing a way to get home or whatever the case may be, people going to be there to help get home or whatever. But what they're saying now is is your truck fueled up?
No,
So why didn't you? They got the fuel cards on. Can you are you gonna get fuel?
this is the thing.
Okay.
This is the thing. If you got a load under you, the car is on, you can fuel.
Oh,
The way that they do it is they give you fuel locations. You can't just fuel anywhere. You have to fuel where they designate you to fuel.
okay.
So
So
if you fuel, so you have to fuel where they designate you to fuel, and if you don't have a load, you don't get no fuel.
so if you don't have, so
So
since
I have to sit here.
you have to sit there because you don't have fuel.
I'm at the mercy. And
Okay.
this is the unfair portion. It's
Okay.
coming home.
Oh, listen, y'all. Listen. Give me 1 second. Listen, y'all. Drivers are saying that if they're not under a load, they're not able to fuel. They're not able to fuel. They're not turning on the cards for people that are not under a load, right? So your card is not working.
No,
You can't get fuel.
no. I got the messages that say fuel cards will only work if you're under load. I have the message on the call.
That they only gonna be working.
Because I asked them, well, look, can I fuel my, can y'all turn the car on, fuel, so I can fuel my truck and go home? I sent that message on the phone. And the message I got back about 35, 40 minutes later was fuel cards will only work if they're under a load.
So they lying. They lying, saying that they allowing people to get fuel so they can go home because the message.
I'm not going to be the one to say they were lying. I will say they probably used the right or the wrong words. They probably used their words in different
because they didn't say. Now they didn't say.
There's certain things they say and they didn't say. I'm not going to say they're lying, but I ain't going to say they might have said something.
Well, wait a minute. Now you sitting there without no fuel. Your card ain't on. Now they said they turned the card on for everybody to be able to fuel up and make it home. But you sitting in the truck stop and they ain't turned your card on. You can't get fuel. And you've been sitting there 4 days waiting on somebody to call you back. So if they sent out. So you're still waiting. And it's Monday morning. It's almost 8 o'clock. Ain't nobody contact you yet. Okay. But the ones that don't have loads, that's been sitting there for 4 days, why you can't go ahead and go home? You being held hostage. You being held against your will. I'm sure there's plenty other things that you could be doing besides sitting in a truck stop for 4 days. You could have been already at your new place of location. And another thing is you're not getting paid. You're sitting there for 4 days. They holding you hostage, and nobody is going to pay you for your time sitting in that truck stop. They don't have the money to pay you. So you're waiting, you're hoping that somebody, okay, listen to me. They're dealing with over 3,000 or something people right now. They got the police up at their location. They did. Oh yeah, you didn't just hear the phone call? They gave these people. Oh, oh yeah. They told them to pack their stuff and get out.
Oh my God! Wow, I didn't see. I didn't know that.
So you sitting there for 4 days waiting on them to call you. Listen, I've been on here since 4:30 this morning. I'm telling y'all that the police is up there now. Driver is at the location and said, "Oh my God, Miss Tamara, the police is here." And then she called back a few minutes later and said they're giving us 20 minutes to get out. So you sitting at the truck stop waiting on somebody to call you.
Ain't nobody gonna message me. I'll call me.
Do you need us to help you get home?
I don't know, Miss B. I mean, it sounds like I'm probably gonna need that.
Now I don't want you sitting there 2 more days waiting on them. But right now, with the police being in Indianapolis at the CELADON location, they gave them 20 minutes to get out. So who is going to message you and let you know what to do?
Maybe somebody at my terminal in Waxahachie might be in there.
Okay, call them right now. Call
Yeah, I'm gonna
them,
have to call them.
cause you may need some help.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay.
call me back.
All right.
All right, y'all. Can't pull off advance. Yeah, driver thought that he's sitting there waiting on a phone call. He been sitting there 4 days. He been sitting there 4 days, y'all. So he's been sitting there. He doesn't have a load, and I got his information. Give me one. He said he was in Arkansas. So let me start writing these names down, y'all. Okay, so right now we know we got one driver in Arkansas that is waiting on a. Oh, hold on. Hello, this is Tamara speaking. How may I help you?
Hello. I'm a Southern driver.
Okay, where are you?
I'm in Florida right now. I had on Saturday morning, they told me to pick up a load in Louisiana, and I was in Louisiana, and they said take it to California. Now I got a wife and a dog, and
On the
this is
truck with
like,
you?
yeah, and this is like maybe 10 a.m. and I had already seen what was going on with them going bankrupt. I was going bankrupt at the time. And we had never even been to California. I'm a solo driver. I just got my life as a rider. And I never even go past on Texas. They usually use California for team driving, because it takes a lot of you to solo driver to get there. So, I didn't want to risk my wife and, my dog getting stranded. I can deal with it. But when you have a wife and a dog, it's not easy to deal with. So, I decided to just go home.
Okay.
I said, I'm going to drop this. I live in Florida.
Okay.
So I drove from Louisiana and I detoured to Alabama to drop the trailer off at a terminal.
Okay. Okay.
And now I made it to Florida and I dropped my wife and dog off. And now, what I'm saying, I ended up I got the truck and now I'm ready to. I don't know what to do now. Do I go back to Alabama and continue?
There's nothing you can do right now. There's nothing that you can do right now. Wait on a call from them. You don't make a move to no Alabama. You don't go nothing. You wait on a call from them right now. You done made it home. You done got your stuff out that truck. Wait on them to tell you what to do with that truck. There's no load for you.
Am I going to be able to, I signed up for the load. Am I going to be liable anyway if I'm not delivering it?
Did you put that load? See, I can't advise you legally on what may happen. But that load, you don't have the load, which you didn't ride to the house with the load, did you? You took the load to the terminal.
No, I knew it was in California. I didn't want to keep driving all the way away from the destination, so I dropped it off at the cruise terminal en route to where I live, and now it's Alabama border.
Okay, so it's at a terminal, right?
Yeah, it's definitely at a terminal.
What about the paperwork and all that kind of stuff? Did you let somebody know? Did you get some kind of documentation or whatever the case may be to let them know?
I got documentation on my phone, and I recorded a video how the trailer looked. That I matched up the deals with the deals on the video, but I didn't send them any message because I didn't want to say, right here, my priority was to get my wife home before if I hear any crazy thing going on.
Okay.
Now I sent them a message like maybe 15 minutes ago, but I was just trying to get home so I could drop her off. I don't know what was going to happen with the gas or whatever.
Well, right now you probably wouldn't be able to get in touch with anybody to get an answer or whatever. But I definitely wouldn't try to. My suggestion. I mean, I can't tell you what you should and shouldn't do or whatever the case may be. but they should be an attorney or something for drivers that y'all, if I find that, okay, if I get an attorney that is willing to answer all your questions and tell you what it is that you should and should not do, and get a phone number so y'all can be calling the attorney to let them know what happened and what the situation was, I'm gonna try to do that and post that on the page somewhere, okay? But the best thing is at least you home, okay? You're home and you're not out there stranded, and you did not take the load to the house, okay? You did leave it in a safe location at the terminal. So right now, if it's at the terminal, he's good. It's in the company's possession. So yeah, that's what we're concerned about. We just don't want no drivers taking loads to their house. Okay, because these are high value loads. Customers don't know where their merchandise is, and you can be held accountable as far as theft. Okay, so with you going to the terminal and leaving their equipment in the trailer and the paperwork, you left that where?
In the trailer compartment of the rest of the
Okay, you need to maybe call and see if you can get in touch with somebody, because they may not even know that trailer is there.
Yeah, I'm sure I want to make it into the whole comment. You're saying that they're not there
Okay,
anymore.
you
You
said,
never came out to
did you? But the people in Indianapolis, they got other terminals, right? You took it to Alabama.
yeah, I think that
Okay,
Alabama one.
just keep calling Alabama and let them know that the paperwork, the trailer, all that is at their location and everything. Get some sort of confirmation to let them know that it's there, and just to stay in contact to see what it is they want you to do with their equipment. Okay, keep calling them. Document every time that you call them, document every message that you sent, all that kind of stuff. This is going to be a documentation game, okay? You got to think of it as covering your own behind at this time, okay? So you don't want them to say, we never got the trailer, we never got the paperwork, we never, I mean, they capable of doing anything right now, and you don't want to be held responsible for that. So get on the phone with them, let them know, hey, I'm driver, whatever, whatever, whatever. The trailer is there, because at the end of the day, it's the customer stuff. It doesn't have anything to do with, Celadon, and the customer is going to be worried about where their equipment, where their stuff is.
Exactly.
Okay, but I'm gonna see if maybe there's an attorney that can help drivers in these type of situations that may be loaded or not loaded, or what to do with the trailer, what to do with the equipment, because these are questions that I'm not able to answer.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm glad that you made it home. What are your plans? What are you going to do? Are you looking for another place to work, or what's going on with you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I need a job.
Okay,
Not sure. Need to put a research. I'm thinking
yeah,
about three carriers or maybe Reagan.
okay. Well, you down there in Florida, Raven might be a good place for you.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some
That's why
companies out of
I was.
Florida. There's look at a company called Crane. There's Raven. There's who else is over there in Florida? Uh, there's another company over there. There's some companies over there in Florida. But take your
Okay.
time and do your research. If you need me to help you, you know how to give me a call or whatever the case may be. But they're going to be posting job postings for everybody on my CDL recruiting website. So they may not be my jobs or whatever the case may be, but if you feel like it's a good fit for you, put in an application. US Express is in they got a terminal out of Jacksonville, right? Um, there's some other
I
companies.
think so.
Yeah, there's some other companies out in Jacksonville. So, but glad you able. How you feel about this whole situation going down?
They should let us know what was going on, and they should have, that's, we shouldn't be left out in limbo like this. Like they should have done way better.
How long was you at Celadon? Okay.
This is my first trucking job
How long you been driving?
in April.
Since April? Okay. Well, hey,
Yeah.
this is one way to get in the industry. You don't too much get any worse than this. Okay. So you already on your second
Yeah.
job in what, 5 months? But that's all
Yeah,
right.
I got on for 2 weeks. I gotta get with it.
Now you
God
got to
knows.
go. You know what? That is the most tiring, process about analyzing all these companies and trying to figure out which one is the one for you. And now you got to do all this all over again. Oh my God,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna want you to come to them. There's night transportation. They have a terminal out of Lakeland, Florida. Um, let's see, there's a lot of them. Swift, bar none, but okay, your experience. Bar none once a year. Bar none is good. But your experience, they want a year. So, but if you need me, call me. You got my number. Okay. You know, we're gonna be working overtime.
Okay.
Recruiters are on call right now, 24/7. There's not a recruiter, I don't think, that is up ready to take calls and processing applications.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Okay, so but I'm glad that you made it home and your wife and dog and all that got home safely. But yeah, continue to call the terminal, let them know that that load is there, and ask them what they need, what you need to do with their equipment. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try to do that now.
All right. Well, talk to you later. If you need me, call me. You got my number. If we can be any assistance to you, just reach out and let us know. Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you
Talk
so
to you
much for
later.
what you're doing.
Listen, y'all, my battery on my laptop is down. Okay. It is about to go out in a few minutes. So I'm going to have to cut this live feed. I do have a job too. So I'm going to have to go work for my company before I be putting in applications somewhere as well. Okay. They ain't going to want to hear why I can't get my load to my destination on time. So let me go and take me a shower, get myself together. Look, Ripley is over there. Where you at, Rip? Ripley ain't even woke up yet. Okay, so let me go and get myself a shower, get myself together, and get in a truck. Get my load, and I'm on my way to Texas. All right, so we will continue this. If you are having issues getting to your back home or whatever the case may be, call me on my toll-free number 1-800-620-9235. Drivers, stay vigilant, check on these people at the truck stop, make sure that you can, if you can help them at any time. I'll let you know about the driver that's in Arkansas. um, but we'll update, we'll keep posted. So I will be on here all day, whenever I take my breaks or whatever the case may be, and try to keep you all updated. But as far as right now, it's a done deal. CELADON is closed. All right, talk to you all later. Bye.